I've been holding out for a change in weather before studying the wildlife of this island's peculiar tundra region, but I think it's safe to say that it's not forthcoming. Clearly, this planet has no axial tilt, and therefore no seasons. That ice and snow isn't melting anytime soon. Can't say I'm happy about it. The cold and I are not the best of mates. I can tell you that, but I'll just have to suck it up. The climate during the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods that many of these islands' creatures hail from was fairly uniform, so an Arctic region is quite the oddity. It'd be plain stubborn of me not to have a captain cook.
Holy smackers. I cannot believe I actually survived that. I didn't actually mean to do that. I slipped. I was supposed to jump over to the rock. So we're slowly getting our health back, but at least now we can walk. The biggest thing that I was worried about was my extra XP points that I'm collecting by having all those seconds. But there's a note right here, and that will just make it better. But oh, I think I'm gonna need some fortitude there. Alright, so the plan is to go across to Herbivore Island, and of course that's gonna be a little tough, because usually there's all kinds of crazy stuff like megalodons. So I know I'm gonna need some sleeping bags, because I'm actually worried that I'm gonna die. But this is something that I have to do. I have to make it across. And as I said before, I wanted to be able to get a Pteranodon before I got here, but I didn't find any good ones. So that was unfortunate. And I'm not gonna build a raft either, because more than likely there's at least one or more lead ichthyes in this area. So that's not gonna work out for us at all. So now the biggest thing is I'm gonna wait and see what we get here, but I need for it to be lighter than this. I can't see a thing, and I gotta be able to see, make our gamma a little lighter, because, and even still, so it's gotta be really foggy right now. I can probably get myself some hide maybe, or do we even need it? I think I should probably check and see what we get here, because sometimes we get some good stuff, but I'm also worried about that one raptor that's hanging out. Oh, okay. I mean, it could have been better, but it's alright. The biggest thing that I would have liked to have was some narcotics. That would have been pretty sweet. But now it's just a matter of waiting until daylight. So we might as well get our little hide here. Please don't break my toothpick. Sometimes this happens. But I did get my pick, so in case I needed to get some more flint, we would be able to get some more of those. So it's not a big deal. Oh, look how close we are. Okay, not a problem. We are really close to being able to get our Pteranodon saddle. And once that's done, then we're seriously gonna get some XP. Because then we'll be able to travel quick and travel safe. And plus, those Pteranodons are actually pretty good. You can still kill things. It just takes a little bit longer, but and I'm talking about the alphas, the alpha raptors. And I mean, I would take on an alpha Carno. I wouldn't take on an alpha Rex though. All right, can we see good enough? I'm just worried that I'm gonna get really cold, but I am getting most of my health back. And I'm seriously gonna risk it, but let's try to take care of this guy, because he's just gonna be trouble. And sometimes I feel like that spit that they throw at you, it's like a homing missile, because it really tries to hit you no matter how far you go. So the only way that I found that I could avoid it is by jumping to the side as soon as it looks like they're gonna throw it or spit it. Alright. Oh boy. Here you go. I'm a little worried. Okay. I don't see anything, but I just gotta get to the middle part. Oh gosh. Okay, I see something down there, but it looks kind of far. I am kind of cold. Oh, and that's a lead ichthys right there. Man, it's a good thing I didn't bring out or I didn't build a raft, or that would have been all kinds of trouble. Alright, so we're gonna make it to this part. That's good. So I think we're gonna survive. After this, it's usually pretty easy because it's kind of short. But I'll probably put a sleeping bag here just in case, because I don't know what's on the other side of this. And sometimes it's good because there's not much there. Sometimes it's bad. Of course, that lead ichthys is not gonna do anything to us. It's actually kind of friendly. Nice. Another. So we're at level 54. So far, so good. And then we'll start building things. And the main reason I want to build over here is because we will have pretty much everything we need. And we're going to need 2 bases anyway. One, because I want to get close to that volcano. And of course, there's no water around that we can put our water dinos. And the other is, of course, our water dinos, which I would prefer them to be over here, because this is the most useful area in my opinion. And that is because this island does have some metal nodes, and they are going to be very, very safe. Okay, that's a problem. Mantas can kill you super fast, and let's not forget that they can go through your armor really quick. It's almost like your armor's not even there. And if you do have armor like flak, they break it super fast. But a couple of dinos that I really want to concentrate on, of course. One being the Anki. Actually, that's the main one. I will probably need a Dodic, although the Anki will be able to get me some stone. But if I want to build in stone, which is my plan, then I will want a Dodicarus, or a roly-poly as I like to call them. And I'll have to figure out if I want to get a beaver or a mammoth. A beaver takes a lot longer to tame, but they're easier to deal with because I'll be able to carry it around with my RG. Oh, this guy's gonna be a problem, I can already tell. Because these guys, I mean, there's no way I can outrun it. And even at my current speed, I don't think I can outrun a Megalodon either. And that Lytic is right in the way. So I would have to go around it. And come on, bees. Just like, I am so worried about losing those extra points because they're extremely important at this point in the game. Oh boy. Here we go. Alright, we're ready. Here we go. Let's make it. Oh god, did I just see what I thought I saw? Oh man, I was already halfway there, wasn't I? I saw an alpha. I know I saw an alpha. What is that over there? Or is that just a regular... Man, I'm worried. I am really worried. Normally, I wouldn't really care too much, to be honest. But like I said, the points are extremely important to me right now. And that'll be a really big setback if I allow these points to be gone. Okay, there's another one of those that can kill you really quick. And for sure, it'll kill me before I even get to the end. Well, I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna go ahead, like I said before, put a sleeping bag here. Might as well. I'm gonna use up a little bit of hide, but there are plenty of other dinos over there that I can kill and get a lot of hide. So I'm not too worried about, especially those piggies and parasaurs, because they don't fight back. And this is just so I don't have to go too far out, because that's the way it goes. I'll either spawn, if I try to spawn, oh, it is an alpha, look at that, holy smokes. I knew I saw something. What the heck? And those things are too fast, and I bet you it'll kill me with one bite. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to go to this side because the alpha being there is a huge problem. I just wonder if it could get to me fast enough. Okay, I thought it was oh, but see that stinking manta is right between me and my final destination there. So I think I'm gonna have to go across this way. So sometimes you just have to take the safer route even if it's the longer route. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So now we just gotta do another little jump across. And this one should be easier because I can probably try to run and jump. And I should get close enough to where I don't have to swim too much. But the alpha can fit through here. Look at it. Man, I wish I could kill it. Because that would be some good points right there. Phew. Okay, so we are safe. So now it's just a matter of, oh, I was hoping it'd be nice and high level. But there's not that much stuff here right now. And in my opinion, I could be wrong, but things tend to spawn more once you... Oh, this is really low. Once you hang out this area, things will start spawning. And if they don't, I'll have to figure out a way to take them all out. Or try to kill as many things as possible. But first things first, we gotta find ourselves a Pteranodon. But we don't need a level 10. That is way too low. But if we find a 120 or better, that wouldn't be bad at all. Because we need something that has decent weight. Which is probably one of the most important things for me right now. Of course, if it had okay health, that would be nice too. Over 1,000, maybe. But we're not getting any luck here. Oh, no. Nope. Well, doesn't look like we're having much luck. But we still have plenty of island. But I'm going to get this note over here. There's a note right here. We're enjoying those levels. And I need to do something about this cold. Because sometimes even over here it gets super cold. Sometimes it gets super hot. But if it gets super hot, we can just jump in the water. So that's not a big deal. But the super cold, that can kill us pretty quick. So I'll have to figure something out. I have a couple of ideas. One is easier to do than the other. But, oh man, having bad luck. And one of those, of course, is getting a lot of pelt. But along with the pelt, we need a whole lot of metal and a whole lot of all kinds of things. And that's going to take us a little while to do. And of course, as I mentioned before, I'm not just going to be like, ta-da, look at all the pelt I have out of the blue. Because that's not realistic and that's not fair to you guys. So if we are going to go north to get some pelts, we're going to do it legit. So we gotta be realistic here. And as for the other option, if well, I don't know if it's doable. We'll see later on. So I'm not even gonna mention it because yeah, it's and I'm talking. I guess I can tell you guys. I mean, it's not a big deal. The second option is getting an otter. That would be my preferred, but of course otters are hard to see. I mean, I do know where they hang out, so I'll take a look, but usually they're around really dangerous areas. And of course, me being as low as I am, although 50 something is not really that low, but I'm not anywhere near where I need to be. And especially the armor situation, I need much better armor. And they're usually in what I call the alpha alley, because there's usually a lot of alphas, and they can vary anything from alpha raptors to even alpha rexes. It's an area that I've killed plenty of all of those alphas, carnos as well. But in case, I mean, of course, if you guys have been following us for a while, you know where our favorite area is, and that is by green. And that river is what I call the Alpha Alley. I don't think I'm gonna bother with a Bronto, to be honest, because I know we need a lot of berries. Ooh, a GPS. Although I really don't need a GPS. Unless somebody else is here. Oh my god, I can't see anything. And I already changed my gamma. So I didn't see any high level Pteranodons whatsoever. And I pretty much, well, I almost went all the way around. But since I can't really see, I'm going to have to wait until this is gone. Because, yeah, this is crazy. And this seems to be happening quite often, so I don't know. And I'm not going to disable it, obviously, because it's part of the game. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait until the fog is gone. And then we'll keep on looking at these Pteranodons. Alright, so I just had my character just stand there. I even went and got a little water and everything. But now it's gone, so let's look around. Now we can actually see these guys flying around and stuff. And 50. Well, level 50 is not my ideal, but beggars can't be choosers, as I always say. And so if that's the best there is, then that's the best there is. And we'll try to get a better one later. And all I'm going to try to do is use just prime meat, I think. Prime meat, and I'll probably have to use some regular meat as well. But these guys right here, these stegos, they'll give us prime. No problem. So, but first we gotta find ourselves one of these guys. I hear you. I hear you. What was that? Let me get my bolas ready here. And thankfully we did get some of those tranks in one of those drops during the run, so we got lucky there. What are you? Ooh, 135. 135. Okay. I thought the other one was just a 35. Or was it the same one? I don't know. Oh, the alpha. It's a 70. Wait. Okay. Alright. So it looks like it's gonna land over there. So let's go after that one. As long as we don't kill ourselves. If I'm able to get this guy, which I should be able to, I don't see why not, but just in case I don't, because you never know sometimes. But this is typically what I do. I just go ahead and, please don't fly. And there we go. So he's pretty much done. He's ours. It's just a matter of being able to keep it down the whole time. I'm gonna try to use, 10. Did I even have 10? Yeah, I got 10. That was all I had. Phew. Alright. Perfect. Give me my arrows back, you. Alright, we got most of our arrows. I mean, and they're easy to make anyway, but it's kind of funny because whenever we start new, or whenever I start new, it's like I ration everything. I try to ration everything. And I do have some narco berries. So we're actually doing pretty good. I don't know that we will use them. I mean, the only way that we would have to use them is if I don't get enough prime. But hopefully we'll be okay. And I am going to end up using these same arrows that I just used on it. But I also had some more in there. But I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to build me a fire because I got all this meat. And the berries don't sustain us all that much. So it looks like all I need is some wood. And so we'll get ourselves a little bit of wood here. And that way we can cook ourselves some cooked meat for us, and then we are gonna go and get ourselves some prime for our Pteranodon. Alright, now we are ready to go and catch our prey or kill our prey. It's going down I mean, these guys go down a little bit. A little quick, but not too bad. And so I'm just trying to figure out looking at the food to see how much lower it is, because I don't want to go out there and get the prime just for it to spoil. Now I want to make sure that my food is nice and high as much as we can. Put this at the end of my quick bar. And now we are ready to go. So now let's go ahead and find ourselves a stego. So that's a level 55. I think that's doable. Let's see here. I could use the standing torch. I like these because they do automatically come on as soon as it gets dark, and they go off as soon as it gets light. So that's kind of nice. Want to make sure that I have plenty of arrows. And I'm also probably going to end up using the standing torches to take care of some of those eggs once I get to that point, to incubate, or yeah, incubate. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I need to repair this because otherwise it's not gonna last me very long. And as it is, it's gonna take me a little bit here. I don't know how many shots it'll take, but this should be good enough. I think this one's lower level. Perfect headshots. Alright, so it's actually one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why, I really enjoy it. Because I don't think those piggies give us any prime, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. But these guys always give me prime, at least a couple of pieces, so yikes. Sometimes I wait till the last moment. But we're plenty fast, so we should be okay. And plus we can take a couple of hits, so especially something as wimpy as this one. But as you can see, it still takes a little while to kill these guys. And I cannot afford for this to be... Oh, perfect. I was about to get ready to run. Okay, there we go. This one will give us the most meat. Come on, give me more than one. Two, that's it? Oh, I feel like I got ripped off. That's okay. There's plenty of stegos out there. Oh, this pig. Little piggy wants to step on our Pteranodon. And I'm gonna put 20 regular meat just in case we don't come back fast enough. Come on, give me some major prime. There we go. That's nice. So I think that this should be good enough. That's a total of 3, and see, they keep on spawning pretty quick. So there's a couple more over there. And so it has already taken 2. I got 2 more plus these 4. I don't think it's gonna take that long because I think each one probably does 20 something. I don't know. But maybe I should try to do another one. I don't know. Let's see where we're at here. In the meantime, I could do some more arrows. Because we gotta try to multitask, of course. And this is just typically what I do constantly because, especially right now, I mean, we're gonna use these arrows later on anyway because we gotta make some tracks because we got a few things that we gotta get ourselves. And probably the first thing that I'm gonna work on is the Anki, unless I find something else that seems like a good idea to get, because you never know what shows up. And if I find something that is really high level, since it is hard to find things that are high level here, well, you can't pass that up, if you know what I mean. Should I work on weight or health? Weight is good because we're gonna start building. I'm not gonna build elaborate at all, actually. I'm gonna try to keep it very minimal. Okay, I may have to go and kill another stego. I just don't know. If there's a low level one, like I prefer the little level 5s. Let me see what else I need here. I do need to work on all this stuff here. Although I do prefer the structures plus wood foundations. And I mean, we can always move the stuff, so it's not a big deal. That's what I love about this. And actually, since we do get to use one of the structures plus gun that allows you to pick stuff up, we could even pick up the normal stuff that normally you wouldn't be able to pick up. But there's also that little table that you can actually turn regular stuff into structures plus stuff. So that's kind of useful. And the reason that I would want that is for certain things like the large storage boxes. Those are more useful in if it's structures plus, because you get 90 slots versus 45. But that's if I remember, because I do tend to forget a lot of this stuff, and once I put it down, then I tell myself, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and fix it, but I always forget. And once I fill it up with stuff, then who knows. But hopefully I'm gonna try not to forget. But right now I need to make myself some foundations, wood foundations, and so I can get started with this. And this is the exciting part of Ark, I would say. Not really, no. But I don't know. I think I could probably use something that's either around 3x3 maybe, or 4x4. I don't need something very big. And I'm gonna put one here close to the water where I'm gonna build my little water area. It's not gonna be very big. And then later on I'm gonna build, once I'm ready for my water dinos, I'm gonna build myself maybe I would say I'll need 3 behemoth doors. I don't want to build 4, but if I have to I will, but you know that takes a lot of materials. I still gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna do for my main base. If I want to build something small and then put a lot of fencing, but to me that seems like a lot of work. Or do I want to build in a spot where not a lot of things are going to be coming at us, and build some kind of small structure, not too small, but you know, small. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I mean by that. But I guess the best way that I could explain it is I need something big enough that I could hold my dinos that are going to be vulnerable, but small enough to where I don't have to build or spend days and days building. I mean, that would be terrible. And I could get crazy with my buildings, and I do want to try to be as efficient as possible. And I'm going to try to remember that, because if I start kind of going off the deep end with building and things like that, then yeah, set me straight, guys. Set me straight, because I do tend to kind of go off in my own little world. And before I know it, I spent too much time doing one thing and not concentrating on what I need to really be doing. But I am going to try to stay on track as much as possible. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm setting this up here. I'll probably do some storage boxes, and I don't think I'm going to build the smithy here, because it'll be more useful to me over there by the metal nodes, because that's also where I'm going to put the refinery thingy-majiggies. The refinery forges, or whatever the heck. Forges. Oh, and I need some stone for this, so I can get started with my narcotics. It's just lots to do, guys. Lots to do. And don't forget, keep an eye on the server days, because that will tell you if I'm cheating or not. And typically, I'm gonna be doing the important stuff during the day. At night, I'm just gonna be doing just normal things, like maintenance stuff, or just building things, getting resources, things like that. Because yeah, I don't really like to do things at night, because it's tough, and I could end up getting killed. I could end up killing my stuff. Oh, it looks like a little dolphin just died way out there in the middle of nowhere, middle of the water. All right, so this one I'm gonna do for my narcotics. That's what I'm gonna concentrate on. Come on, Pteranodon, you're taking too long. But let's go check on it just to make sure, because yeah, we don't want it to get up out of the blue. And also, I gotta check and see to make sure that the prime is still good, because they do expire. Oh, ooh, look at that! Oh, I ran out of prime. How could you? That's okay. I don't need it to be perfect or anything. The torpor, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna need any more. It's getting close. I should eat something here any minute. And we are on day 2. Server game day 2. So that's actually pretty good, I think. There she is, or he is. Now I'm gonna have to come up with a decent name. Actually, the name that came right off the top of my head is Batman, because you know, the whole bat thing. So we'll just call him Batman. I know it's not very original, but he's gonna be my little Batman until he dies. Hopefully he won't die, but oh, I'm heavy. Okay, we're gonna have to drop this stuff off. But now, guys, now things are gonna get serious, because now we are gonna be able to go up in levels very, very fast. And plus, I do need to work on this this Pteranodon's levels, so I can get his stam up higher. And I also need to work on his weight a little bit, not too much, but as long as I didn't even pay attention to his weight. I'll have to look here in a sec. Let me get to the spot over here so I can drop off. I think I got stone and all that good stuff in there. Alright. You're not a very good level. Alright. Hey. Alright, so first things first. We gotta name you. There we go. Sorry, it takes me a little bit because I do play with my controller and I do have to get to my keyboard whenever I I do that. Like every now and then you'll see me move my mouse and all that good stuff. And that's just me trying to work both. Sometimes it's easier to do things with the mouse and the keyboard, and but for the most part, I do like the controller, especially if I'm gonna play long hours, because then it's not so rough on my fingers and my wrist, because my fingers tend to get stuck a little bit there from holding me in the same position for so long. But so I just try to do the best that I can with what I got. We are gonna need wood ramps because that's for future. Oh no, actually I'm gonna be needing wood ramps for traps as well. The gravestone is for my poor little things that die. The raft is in case I have to bring stuff over from the other island, from Carnivore Island. And of course we need our pipes because we're gonna have some plants to be able to do some cooking. I'm not gonna do too much, only the things I need. And hopefully all the things that I have, like the Rexes, most of them are gonna be asking for cuddles because I got all kinds of cuddles to give, but I don't always have the kibble that they want. I mean, I don't imagine, because sometimes they ask for some crazy stuff like the Pteranodon kibble. That's terrible. And if that happens, I'm just gonna let them go. I'm not even gonna try it. If that's what they ask for, then yeah, they're gonna be doomed. I'm just gonna let them starve. All right, I think this is all I really need for now. Oh, there's the refinery forge for sure. The smithy, of course, the S+ smithy. And like I said before, I'm not gonna have any of the stuff that helps you collect because that's a little too much. All I am gonna use is the hatchery, and that's it. That's so I can hold the eggs and gets them ready for me. But no nannies, nothing like that. So what I need is a little bit of wood, a little bit of metal. We need to build our refinery. Oh, how could you? Because we need to start getting ourselves some good tools, metal tools. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build something up here. I want to build something small, so I'll probably just put a couple of foundations down, and then I'll put my refinery, my forge there. I just want to make sure that I don't get too close to any of the nodes. There we go. And once we find a whole bunch of nodes, which we're gonna go search for, then I am going to try to take on lower level stuff like lower level alpha raptors, because I can take care of those. It just takes a little while. Okay, we're almost there, because I really need to get this going so I can get ourselves 10 ingots, because I think that's what we need for the smithy. We need some flint. Then we need a little bit of wood. I'm getting heavy, so I'm gonna try to hit this right here, because we need a lot of stone. Oh, 2 metal, sweet. Okay, let me see here, see what we're at. Okay, I still need a little stone and some wood. So, but the wood is super easy to get. Oh no, I don't think I got enough stone. Oh, just a little bit off. Because yeah, I don't need that much wood, but yeah, see that 25 wood out of that. That's a lot. But at least we can still move around. There we go. Perfect. So this is gonna be a good start. And then there's 1 metal. I am gonna build another mortar and pestle, because this one is gonna be concentrating on the spark powder, because we're gonna need a bunch of it. Okay, I think that 2 of these guys is good enough, at least for now. And I might do 2 more somewhere else, but these will be good here. I'm trying to use the least amount of room as possible, because I still gotta fit the smithy. I'm gonna fit, well, I can still make it bigger, I guess, but for now. Wow, that's all the wood I had. Let's get some more. Holy smokes. And of course, we gotta burn a whole lot of wood, because we need a lot of charcoal. So we can make ourselves a whole bunch of gunpowder. And then we are gonna get ourselves, or make ourselves, some shotgun shells. But that's, I think that's all I'm gonna use it for. I'm not gonna really make any other kind of bullets, I don't think. Alright, so now I need some wood and stuff to make a large storage box. Did I just use the wrong storage box? I didn't use the... That's okay. We're in a hurry, so it's not a big deal. We'll change it later. I'll just try to remind myself later. We'll put some the heavy stuff and things that we don't really need right now, because we are going to go on a little flight here. We're gonna get ourselves some points, because I need to level this guy up. But just right here on this little island, there's another. Ooh, I can get some meat for it right here. This should give me some pretty good. It's 55. We can do this, Batman. We can do this. Go ahead, show him who's boss. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, look at him. It's okay, I need some stabs. My stab is so terrible. Then we'll take care of business. Let's go up here real quick. There's a note up here. That should give him a few levels. The little piggy that is not going anywhere, so it'll just think it's safe. But then we're gonna strike from a... Oh, okay, that's me. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's see how many levels. 5 levels. All into stand. Alright, things are looking good already. Where's that little piggy? Oh, he's way out there. Oh, I missed. Little stinker, come here. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I should collect it. I should probably collect it myself because I can collect a lot more than it probably can. And look at all the hide. Holy smokes. Sheesh, 124 and 124. That's nice. And I just need to make myself a bed, and then, guys, we are set. We will be able to head out and really start looking for those other notes. But of course, I'm not gonna get like all of them. I'm just gonna get what I need, because then once I get Batman leveled up, then I have to go back out and get myself an RG, which is the most important. Well, for now, it's the most important dino that I can possibly get, because it'll be able to carry heavy things. We'll be able to make stuff on the go, because it's also a smithy, a flying smithy. The only thing we cannot do is repair things, but that's okay. We don't need to repair things. We can repair them when we get back to our home base. So we are all set. Man, look at all this meat I have. Holy smokes. Now we need to work on our smithy. Come on, give me something good. No whammies, no whammies. Ooh, what is this? Manta saddle? I don't know that I will ever get a manta. A Diplo? I don't think I'm gonna use a Diplo either. Okay, so I need a little bit of metal. And I hate to do this because it's mostly gonna give me stone, but it is giving me a little bit of metal. I need 20 total. Ooh, nice. I don't even want to use this on another one of those because that wouldn't be any good. I know he can't carry me, so he'll just have to follow me. And I must say, guys, I'm actually pretty happy. Okay, we're almost there. I'm pretty happy with my progress right now. Because at the rate we're moving, this is episode 2. It should be episode 2. But I'm going to try to stay somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour tops. I'm going to try to stay in that range to make each episode interesting, and you know, hopefully it'll be interesting stuff, or sometimes exciting stuff, and sometimes you'll probably see me die, and that'll be funny. Not for me, of course, but for you guys it should be entertaining. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna try to stick on. So as I'm playing, of course, I've been playing non-stop, but I'm looking at my time, and I'm always keeping tabs on my time, so that way I know basically about how many episodes we have. And since we have such a long ways to go, I don't know how many episodes it'll take us to get through the island, but hopefully not too much, but we'll see. But you guys can go ahead and place your bets, I guess, as far as how many you think it's gonna take. But me personally, I think I can do it in less than 50, but I could be wrong. I mean, because you know how things go. Things can be going really well, and then something can change, and then it can derail everything. Because at this point in time, I don't even know if I'm actually going to be successful on my very first boss fight. Because, and I mean, see, so many options. Like right now, I'm thinking maybe I should only concentrate on Rexes, but it'll take me a while to find some good Rexes. I could concentrate on Megatheriums, but the Megatheriums are only going to be good for one boss. Where the Rexes, they can be good for all the bosses. So that's where I'm at. I should probably keep this here. This is too much meat, and plus I can always get meat while I'm out there with Batman. But all this meat needs to rot anyway, which it will. All on its own. And I don't know. I'm debating. Should I put this here? No, I'll go with my original idea. I'll put it up there because that's where the metal's gonna be. And I don't want to have to take the metal from here and take it back. This just seems silly. So it's a good thing that I just talked myself out of that one. Although, like I said before, I could have just picked it up and bring it back over here anyway. Because I'm gonna be spending a lot of time over there and a lot of over here. And then I think in the middle I'll probably put a fabricator once I get to that point. But for now, we need ourselves some metal weapons. I mean, tools. Oh, how could I have done that? I left all the hide over at that box. See what I mean? That just set me back a few seconds, guys. Actually, I tend to do this a lot, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go see what's in that green drop there, because it might be something really good. It might be exactly what I need, actually. And I'm hoping that it's a little bit of hide, a little bit of narcotics, a little bit of everything. That would be pretty nice. And nope. I don't need any of this right now. I can make that stuff so easily with just some stone. Boo! Alright, but at the very least, we have the necessary stuff. We are all set up. Now it's just a matter of dealing with these alphas over here. But first we need ourselves some levels. And don't forget that I missed 2 over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get those. I need to get his stam at least 800. That's my plan. And there is one of those stinkers that I ended up taking off. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. This could be scary, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Should I just go ahead and do it? Let's see what level it is. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there's the other one. See, I knew I had seen 2. Just mess with this guy. Okay, so I don't really want him to run all over the place. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, crap. Wait. So there's 3 here. Or did the one up here go down? What the heck just happened here? Is there really 3? Well, it looks like we're gonna be killing a few of these guys. So, wish me luck.